Land of Sorrow, a book about farm murders and attacks in South Africa. If all the tears coming from the stories in this book could be collected, it would have filled an ocean. That's why we wrote this book. We want to share in the mourning. We want to share in the sorrow of family and friends. We want to remember those brutally murdered, and to those who are left behind we want to say, we care. To the farming community we want to say, you are in South Africa's thoughts. Land of Sorrow is also a mirror being held up in front of South Africa. The picture in the mirror is not a pretty one. It is one that is exclaiming, how can a country allow so many tears? Mike Extian, 72, and his wife Elsie, 70, were murdered on their small holding outside Wonderboom. Elsie was stabbed several times with a bayonet, and a towel was tied around her neck, which was probably used to strangle her. Mike was stabbed several times with knives and was struck over the head and in the face with a steel pipe and a pickaxe. The body of their gardener, Andries Motepa, was found in his room with multiple stab wounds to the chest and face. Bangindodo Makawanzi, 60, a traditional farmer, was set alight and killed at Slabisa. A man armed with a panga attacked Lillian van Wyk, 70, on a small holding near Onderstepoort. She was clubbed to death and robbed. Her granddaughter, Lillian Creer, 15, sustained serious head injuries. Gerard Stassen, 41, of the farm Uitkoms near Oorigstad, was killed when a shot fired from outside the kitchen window hit him. His son Gerard, 16, went to investigate and was also shot and killed. Maria Stassen and her daughter Melandi, 14, were locked up in the bedroom. They managed to kick open the door and ran a kilometer to the neighboring farm to summon help. It is the first time that South Africa is being confronted with so many murders and attacks in a single mirror image.
Verkrachtings, moord, aanrandings. En nogmaals aanrandings. Dit is waarmee meeste Suid-Afrikaners elke dag moet saamleef. En maar met hoop en bid, dit gebeur nie met hulle mense nie.
My family was ripped apart. We had a nice social evening together as a family, when 3 armed men walked up to us and stuck guns against my twin daughters' heads. My husband was lying asleep on the couch when he heard his daughters scream. He jumped up to see what was going on, and before he knew what was going on, they shot him in cold blood. He was no threat to them. Now, myself and 4 kids are without that special person in our life. How am I supposed to take care of my kids? My husband was the only breadwinner in our family.
The book does not attempt to present simple solutions. The solutions must be found through a national dialogue, and we trust that the book will make a contribution towards it. The book sends a message to the victims, namely that their loved ones are being remembered. There are people who care. They are not alone. We trust that it will help. We trust that the book will help make South Africa a safer place for farmers and farm workers. Those who have died are not just forgotten. Through the book and in a bigger struggle to stop the brutal murders, their death becomes significant. Land of Sorrow mourns, but not as those without any hope.